Alrighty, the time has come down to this. We are starting assignment number 20 in the assignment journal. This is the final assignment in the assignment journal. Look how close we are to the end. We are basically at the end. But first, I'm going to show you this as in the back of the assignment journal. It's a map of North America. Then it's got the map locations with numbers, and it shows you the species locations for all the species. Alright. So this will be the final time I tell you before I show you the story that this is spoilers for envelope number 6 is the last envelope in the game. So we are about to open that envelope. Alright. Plus the number or the name on here will kind of give away what might be in this envelope. That's another reason I'm giving you a spoiler before I even open up the book. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Bigfoot country. Alrighty, today I'm on vacation and embarking on a very different kind of adventure. It turns out Professor Hall is a major Bigfoot fanatic, and he invited me to join his team at the WNC Bigfoot Festival in North Carolina. The festival celebrates Bigfoot and other famous cryptids of legend. Everywhere I looked, I saw Bigfoot-themed statues, food, and even a tent filled with plaster footprints. Though most of what we saw was silly, I think fun events like this can get people outside and excited to explore their local parks. And while these famous cryptid creatures don't exist, there are still many species out there that science hasn't documented yet. Imagine how exciting it would be to discover an entirely new species in the field. Saw this sign as we were driving. While we explored, the professor told me how his passion for cryptids and North American folklore began. He said when he was young, he saw something strange during a family camping trip in Canada. While playing in the forest, a huge creature with dark brown fur and a strong odor lumbered into view and stood up on 2 legs. It was like no creature he had ever seen, and he was so startled he stayed frozen in place long after it was gone. Believing he had just seen Bigfoot, he excitedly told his family and friends about the encounter. Later, he learned that it had been a black bear suffering from mange, but his love for cryptids had been entrenched. Today was so much fun, and it was great to hang out with the team outside of an assignment. The best part was a cryptid-themed hike with people dressed up as monsters. I even spotted some exciting real species on the hike. I can't wait to go again next year. Alright, so setup. Open sealed envelope 6. So we have Bigfoot and we have a jackalope. And these are for the 3+ game. Set the Bigfoot and jackalope cards to the side. Shuffle or main species cards and count out 52 cards. I've already done that. For a reduced species deck, draw 6 from the field. So here are the ones that we removed. Here's our deck of 52. Then I will shuffle these into the species deck, which I will do here in a moment. We will use skill tokens 1, 2, and 4. We've used these before in the game. Let me just remind you, this is draw 3 from the top, choose 1 to put out. This is draw 3 from the discard, choose 1 to put out. And this is to just get 8 synergy tokens. Alrighty, and then the opposite side of this is take 3 from the discard, get 3 synergy, and put a research token on a wild card. All wild cards are available this game. Choose 1 secret objective. I've done fall observation, for we are nearing the end of fall, so let's observe fall as much as we can before it ends. Did that, and 15 synergy tokens. Alright, these special rules are quite lengthy. Elusive creatures. At the beginning of your turn, if Bigfoot or the jackalope are on the field, add all the numbers of species currently on the field together. You must immediately pay that many synergy tokens, and if you cannot, the game ends. After paying the cost, shuffle the Bigfoot and or jackalope species card back into the species deck. Refill the field, and continue play. Note, if Bigfoot or the jackalope immediately enter the field again, shuffle them back without paying a cost. Further research. At the end of your turn, if Bigfoot or the jackalope are on your player board, pick a number from 1 to 5, and then reveal the top card of the species deck. If the number you picked matches the number on the species that you revealed, place 1 research token on Bigfoot or the Jackalope and discard the revealed card. If the number does not match, shuffle Bigfoot or the Jackalope back into the species deck and place the revealed card where Bigfoot or the Jackalope was on your player board, gaining 1 synergy as normal. I need to end the game with 100 more victory points and end it with either a Jackalope or Bigfoot species on my player board. There are plenty of plaster Bigfoot prints picked up the cool patch as a memento of the day. Alright, so basically I need to get, we're going to leave this kind of right over here because that is a lot of lengthy rules I may need to relook at. Alright, so I'm going to get this shuffled up and get started here in a moment. Alright, we are all set up. So over here I want tags in the corner, research tokens there, which I probably won't get unless I can get a wild card diagonal from a Jackalope or Bigfoot and get those tokens on them. 3 leaves in a row or 3 endangered anywhere. So I think we are going to probably start then with the Vancouver Island Marmots, which gives us an endangered symbol. And we're going to go crazy. We're just going to start them down here in the corner. We always start in the upper corner with the numbers. Let's go with the bottom corner this time. Alright, I think I'm going to be looking at doing the Sandhill Crane and the Collar Picari for now because they have the leaf on them. And they have the same symbol as my Mexican Gray Wolf. So let's go ahead and grab the Sandhill Crane and get him placed. We're going to go right here probably. Nope, let's go here and see if we go down this way. Alright, so that's that. Flip these over. Flip that over. Mexican Gray Wolf. I know I said there, but maybe I'll go up this way with them. 2, 3, 4 up that way. I know I want that Collar Picari. So I think I'm going to do the 8 tokens because I want to make sure I have enough tokens in case Bigfoot or the Jackalope come out. And I want to get to that Collar Picari, so I want to discard these anyways. So let's go ahead and grab 8 more. 3, 6, 9. Get rid of 1 for 8. And we're just going to discard these front 3. Over to there. 1, 2, 3. And then this flips and this works because I have another couple more endangered out here that I can probably get placed somewhere. But let's go ahead and grab the Collar Picari, who is going to give me 1 synergy right there. So now I need to be on the lookout for a 4 desert, which that Turkey Vulture is, and would open up some possibilities. I think I'm going to search this deck so I can discard a couple of things and get more down here. So let's go ahead and do this one. Just look at the top 3. Oh, there's that Jackalope. So do I risk putting on my board now? Or do I go with something else and throw in the discard? But I will be doing a bunch of discards, so I wouldn't be able to get him back. You know what? Let's go ahead and... worst case scenario, he just goes back in, right? So then these go to the discard. We discard these 2. 1 and 2. Alright, so I think I am going to put him there, which will give me 2 synergy. Like so. And that was this tile. Alrighty, so beginning of my turn. I have to choose a number between 1 and 5. I am going to choose 2. It is a 1. So this gets discarded, or this gets shuffled back in. And then that revealed card goes there. So let me go ahead and get that shuffled back in. Alright, so that's shuffled back in. I think I'm just going to grab that Turkey Vulture. Get that in place. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4. Slide that down. Alaskan Moose. Moose. So I think I'm going to flip this just to get rid of cards because I don't want the Eastern Hellbender. And I don't think I want the Alaskan Moose. So let's slide these over. Because I know I want the Canada Lynx. And I think I'm going to put him up here. Because that way he's going to go off of there. Actually, we're going to put him over here. Because he does match there. So we can go up that way. So that actually is 3 endangered on my board. So I can put that I have that. Slide these down. Coyote. Alright, so I did do this one. So let's flip this over. I just realized I didn't do my Leafs in a row here. Let's go ahead and reset these. So that's going to give me 3 more synergy. And do I want to look, what were the top 3 here? 1, 2, 3. Nope, none of those. And slide that down 1. So I know I want the Canada Goose and the Mallard and the Coyote because of the amount of symbols they have. The Jackalope and the Bigfoot were each 3s of anything, so I want to possibly leave a spot for them when they come up. So let's go with that in mind. Let's grab a bunch of synergy. So we can get stuff discarded. 3, 6, 9. Get rid of 1. And let's just get rid of all the stuff that doesn't have a bunch of symbols. Like that. 1, 2. Alright, so Jackalope came up. So what is that again? So at the beginning of your turn, which it now is because I used the skill token, which let me flip that over. There we go. If he's on the field, I must immediately pay that much. Shuffle it back into the deck. Refill the field, and then continue playing. So I have to add this up. 2, 4, 7, 11, 14. Yep. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 14. Because it doesn't quite say if you include the Jackalope. At the beginning of your turn, pick from the field, add all the numbers of the species currently on the field. Well, maybe we would do them because they are on the field, so we'll pay the 3 for the Jackalope. This gets shuffled back in. Sockeye Salmon. Alright, so I know I have the Canada Goose, Mallard, Coyote I want. American Black Bear is kind of cool. That's got a leaf. I got rid of my other leaf when I got rid of stuff from the deck. That's alright, because I'll probably use that to get them back. As long as I don't discard anything. My Rocky Mountain Elk. Alright, so let's go with the Canada Goose right here to open up that row. That's going to give me 1 synergy. Slide these down. Let's go ahead and grab the Mallard, who is a leaf. He's going to go here, which is going to be 1, 2, 3 synergy. Like so. Let's use my token here to go through here. And grab that Rocky Mountain Elk. And put him there, which is going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4 synergy. I get to discard 2 cards. Let's get rid of the Salmon. And let's get rid of the Ringtail Cat. Bring out 2 more. There we go. And that was that token. Alright, so we're going to do some forward planning, but first we have our 3 leaves in a row, so we're going to go there. Then, and at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to spend 10, and I'm going to put out a forest woodland here, because my hope is to play Jackalope or Bigfoot there, and get a research token on them, so I can have them diagonal when I reset this. And that will give me 1 synergy. Now, do I use one of those, or do I grab a person from up here? I think I'm going to grab the Coyote. So this number doesn't fully matter. That's a 4. That could be a 3 or a 5. We're going to put the coyote there to finish up this row, I think. So that's going to be 1, 2, 6 synergy. Like so. The rock ptarmigan. So we're going to grab the black bear and we're going to put him right there, which is going to give me 3 synergy. Slide these down. Alright, so what I am looking for is foresty stuff here and the Bigfoot or jackalope there. Let's go ahead and use this to look at the top 3. And the beaver could work, so let's go ahead and grab the North American beaver. Those get discarded. This gives me 1, 2 synergy. And then I discard 2 cards. So I think my plan will be to try and get Bigfoot or Jackalope there and do a wild card there and hope I have enough synergy. So let's just discard this, see what comes out. Mule deer. The Jackalope again. I've not seen Bigfoot. He is quite elusive, that one. So that is the end of my turn. So that's the beginning of my turn. We have 3, 6, 8, 10, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 15. And 1 is the change. They get shuffled back in. Bigfoot should be coming out soon. And I did just use that one, didn't I? There we go. And Dusky Grouse. Alright, let's reset these. So I'm going to put that on there. We are going to get 3 synergy. I am not going to grab anything from here, I don't believe. Let me just make sure. It's the top 3. No, none of those are helpful because I need a forest. Alright. So let's go ahead and just get our forest woodland in place. 3, 6, 9, 10. To put our forest woodland right there. Alright. Let's go ahead and use this one. So let's grab the top 3. So we do have Bigfoot. Let's get him put in there and discard these 2. That's going to give me 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 synergy. 6, 9, 12. Discard 2 cards. Like so. Now we are going to guess a number because it's the end of my turn. I'm going to guess 5. It is a 5. So the research comes on here. That goes off. My board is full. I've ended the game with Bigfoot. Let's count up my score and see if I got the 100 points or not. Alright, so let me just check these. I put this on the wrong one. I do not have the tags. I have the 3 leaves in a row. And I have these diagonal from each other. Alright. Assignment 20, column 1. Alright, we're good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. It's going to be kind of hard to get to 100 because I wasn't really able to put out many of the research tokens, which usually help boost the score. So this is column 2, all the forest up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Column 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Column 4, we have the mountain up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Row 1, so we're going to go 5, 4, 3. That one doesn't count, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Row 2, we have 4, 3, 2. So, And yeah, because that would be 1, 2, 4. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 either way. Row 3, we have a couple of 2s and 3s. None of them are Keystone, so 2 points. Row 4, another wonky one, but we're going to go right here. So 1, 2, 4, 6. Secret objective, I had 3 of them, which gives me 16 points. Synergy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. That doesn't seem like 100. 8, or 20, 28, 36, 44, 48, 50, 56, 66, 72, 80. I was accurate. It was not 100 points. So I only did 80 outside of the 100. So I only half won this one. So which ones was it? This one didn't do me all that great because that was only 6 points, and this one was only 2 points. And basically my rows weren't very good. I had 8, 12, 14, 20 points total there, and 10, 20, 36 up here or through the columns. So if I could have done 36 and 36, that would have been 72, 80, 96. I still would have been a little short. So yeah, this will be a tough one to do because it all depends kind of on when Bigfoot and Jackalope come in. You're having to kind of search for those, and then once they come up, you got to hope you grab or you choose the right number. So I will say, gameplay wise, I actually did kind of enjoy this one. I always like that risk reward of the gambling of flip over a card. If it's this, then you get to do something. When I play other games that are like, yeah, same thing, like flip that card. If it has this symbol, you get this benefit. I always gravitate towards those, that little randomness. So I do like that aspect of this. I don't know if I so much like that when they come up in the field, you have to spend all that synergy or lose. That does seem a little crazy, especially if it's near the beginning of the game, but then I guess you're not too far in, so just reset right away. But at the end of the game, that could be just kind of disheartening. But I do like the random draw aspect of it. The scoring of points, so we're in 100, does seem like it's going to be pretty rough. But I mean, I guess this is the last assignment, so they don't want you to go out on a cakewalk. Alright, but anyways, that was my playthrough of Assignment 20 of the Assignment Journal from Keystone. I think maybe I'll do a video here soon of my thoughts on all of the assignments in general. Maybe look back on them, rank them, see which ones I liked the most, what have you, and then put a video out for that. If you want to see that, go ahead and put that in the comments. Outside of that, if I could go ahead and get you to subscribe, like, comment, share, ring the bell. Also, if I could ask you to go ahead and check check the description link down below. We have started up a Patreon. We would appreciate it if you could spare some time to go ahead and take a look at it. And if you're so inclined, pop yourself into a pledge level. It helps make all this possible, the more funding that we can get. Anyways, long rambling goodbye. Over. Short goodbye is see ya.